Where's my boy? I knew I forgot something. Oh, there he is. There's my boy. It's the dude. It's the dude. It's the one you've all been waiting for. Everything's okay in the world. We're fine. We're okay. Before I start, I just wanna ease things in a bit. So here he is. Here's the man. Fucking play. There you go. I don't know how loud this is. I'm gonna pause this for now. Okay. I'm gonna turn off. I forgot to turn this off. Okay. I think we're good. So what's up? Haters? Anyways, I'm done moving in again. I actually got done pretty early comparison. So I think the first thing I got was get out of here, Injector. No, I'm not gonna flick him. That's mean. Airazor versus Predacon Inferno. I don't feel like doing a review on them. Maybe I'll do like an in-depth review. I think I said in one of my videos I'm gonna do like a scripted review. For now, let me just unbox it. I think it'll be a fun little thing. Okay, let's see. Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna just get that open. Ah, there they are. And this time, unlike Rhinox and Scorponok, these two actually look pretty accurate. Airazor's face doesn't really look quite like this, but oh, hold on a second. Just let me bring this up. Her face looks a little different, but I'd say that this one's actually an improvement. So, is it really? Can you really complain that much? I don't think you can. So, okay. Once again, we have the inside box. And if we cut open, actually no, I think we just lift this out. You'll see this good old reference to, the old toys of, or the old box sets versus sets for Beast Wars. I just want to get a close-up of this. What the hell is that? That looks weird. Inferno looks odd. Is that airazor? Ugh. Not sure how I feel about that one. I think Rhinox and Scorponok are a lot nicer. And, oh, there you go. There's me. That is a very reflective film. Oh, I see. So mine is incomplete. Interesting. Okay, we'll put that to the side. See the figures in there. Very interesting. Oh, he has two. I wasn't aware he had two guns. That's neat. Okay, I got my other Inferno out for comparison, being like, oh, I don't need it. I'll just give his butt blaster, his extra one, to Inferno, or to the new one. Give me a second. I'm gonna get this all untied. Yeah, this. Let me bring back on the smooth jazz. Yeah. Okay, this might take a second. I also forgot to transform my other airazor because I'm going to be comparing in this unboxing. I don't know how loud this is. It's pretty loud on my end. I turned up my desktop quite loud. It turns back down to the normal. Hopefully that's it. Well, I think it's kind of similar to the Rhinox and Scorponok, where one of them is a very important purchase, and then the other one just kind of exists. It looks barely better. I think other than the extra blaster, it's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty pointless. Oh, wait, hold on. So, I'm very excited for airazor. I think it's actually kind of interesting because I think both airazor and Inferno are like on the polar opposites of the spectrum. Airazor's got one of the best designs of the show. Personality is, it's not bad. She actually has a pretty likable personality. She's kind of like a combination between Jean Grey and Rogue from the animated series. But she doesn't do anything. She doesn't have her own episode, which I thought was kind of unfortunate. I don't know if I said this all before. I think it's kind of weird that they introduced her to like this new major member at the end of the Spark. Like, oh wow, we're gonna have a 6th main cast member, and then they just never used airazor. She was kind of like Tigatron for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why are these guns clashing with the... That's why. You do have to take them off, unlike the Studio Series. That Studio Series figure is rotting my brain. Sorry, this is going to take a hot second. Anyways, airazor. Cool bot. Pretty mid character. And then Inferno's the exact opposite. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Inferno's design. I think it's kind of meh. He doesn't look stupid. It's... design. If he wasn't on the show, I don't think I'd care that much about Inferno. But he's got like one of the better personalities. He's a fun as hell character. I really like Inferno. Or Outfur, yes, whatever. Whichever one. Okay. But I'd say that both of these are some of the better Kingdom molds. Well, I mean, technically, Inferno was a legacy figure, but like, you can barely tell. He's basically a Kingdom figure. It's like Cyclonus. Yeah, he's technically a Kingdom figure, but come on, that's Studio Series. Also, I just do want to apologize. Sorry for not uploading new reviews. I've just been really lazy. I don't have any other good excuses. I've just been lazy as fuck. Ooh, that's really interesting. Okay, okay. Well, we'll talk about that in just a second. Okay. So I got airazor out of the box. First impressions. Hold on. Put these on her. Her little missiles. I cut away from cutting twist ties. Nobody gives a shit. Okay, so here she is. I will say, I'm not a particular fan of her paint applications on her face. I don't know. It looks a little cheap. I don't even know why. It doesn't even look particularly bad. It just looks a little flat. But what I'm super surprised is she's a dark brown instead of just a straight up black or brown. Very interesting. Okay. Put her down right there. Let me get Inferno out. Get this out of the way. Yeah, I mean, I could give a good, reasonable explanation on why I haven't been uploading videos. And I'm just going to be blunt. I just didn't want to. It's not even because, like, I don't want to edit videos. I edit other videos. I wasn't even, like, editing them. I just didn't feel like uploading, like, the raw, unedited footage so that I could edit it on my phone, which is how I've been doing my reviews since, I think, November? Which, I do kind of prefer that. I get to use my microphone, or, yeah, my actual microphones and my phone microphone, which sounds a lot better. Although, for some reason, despite the lower quality, my phone, I sound a lot deeper. My voice sounds deeper, which is more accurate, actually. I got quite a deep voice. But it also doesn't sound particularly well. Also, better storage on my computer than on my phone. Even if I use, like, video.ninja, which is what I'm doing right now, it's... Oh, jeez. Oh, this twist tie, this one right here... Why'd they put it on the fucking mandibles? It's not like... Why are there so many twist ties? Not twist ties, these little plastic tags. I don't know why. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, because... Oh. This is like something you buy online, right? They're not selling this in stores. And even then, there's like 4 boxes. This is just kind of unnecessary. Just a pain. An unnecessary pain. Ooh, okay. I'll get into my first impressions in just a second. I do want to get all of the stuff out. Unfortunately, he comes with 2 guns, but only one blast. Okay, you know what? I have a good idea. So, I have Inferno right here. Yeah, obviously. He comes with 2 guns. Very nice, very nice. One's red, one's obviously butt blaster. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't remember Inferno's... I'll have to go back and watch. I didn't pay too much attention. I've watched the show a lot. Like, I picked up on a lot of stuff, especially on recent rewatches. I'd never noticed. I always just kind of assumed it was red. I'm just gonna do that. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's great. I like that. Okay. So the figures are out of the package right now. Let me bring this down just a tad. Yeah, sorry. I just didn't feel like uploading or editing the videos. I'm lazy. I'm a bad YouTuber. That's why I only have 300K. Less than that. That's okay. Not even 300K, just 300. Bad YouTuber. That's okay. I deserve that. I uploaded like 1 video on my main channel, like me related. Some dude said I was a Pooh Faster ripoff, even though I didn't really do anything that he did. But that's okay. Really the same to Chiz, who's I think my favorite Wii Sports YouTuber. Anyways, that's besides the point. Okay, so they also have character cards. Ooh, these arts are ugly. Don't really care for that. And here's the, I don't remember the names. It's got a 5, 7, 9, 5, 6, 7, 4, 7. And on the back, she has that artwork. Huh, yeah. Yeah, looks fine. Inferno, it's got a little higher stats except for that 4. I don't know what that is. 8, 4, 7, 8, 6, 5. They have the beast modes, the CGI renders. It's weird. I'm pretty sure these are newer. Maybe they're not. I don't know. But these look way worse than the old ones. People complain about the art style of Beast Wars. I think the robot modes look good. Even the Beast modes, they look outdated, but they have so much character. They're kind of like Pixar. I feel like I'm not even joking. I'm not saying this because of nostalgia, because I didn't grow up with Beast Wars. I didn't watch it until much later. I genuinely think the Beast modes are like Pixar tier designs. They have so much personality in all of the faces. Except for maybe Rhinox, who just has lots of personality in his face. They all capture their personality perfectly. Especially Optimus Primal, Rat Trap, and Cheetor. Yeah, Tigertron's pretty good too. Anyways, Beast modes. So, do I want to keep Kelpie G on? I don't... well, I got them all out of package, so I'm just going to pause it just for now. Just for now. So, first impressions. I think, in terms of the Beast modes, which one's better? I think this one's honestly about the same in comparison to airazor. Just got a lot more paint applications that match the show, I guess. Let me bring in the old one, which I bothered to transform, so you can see a lot of the differences, or the similarities, maybe. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, this one doesn't have as much paint applications, but it looks just as good. Wingtips are exactly the... Oh, it's underneath. Okay. Yeah. Painted wings underneath. And then above, no paint. And on camera, they look like they're the same color. I guess maybe in the light. Yeah. That is weird. I remember when this first released, I was complaining about how I was really sad they made a toy-accurate airazor and not a show-accurate one, because I think this is a really good mold, but... they made her like a ugly gray-brown, like the toy. But then the rest of the colors are show-accurate. Like, she has the orange, she's got the purple face. That's all show-accurate. Like, what gives? And someone was like, oh, no, airazor's always been brown. I went back and watched. It's like, she's a very dark brown, bordering on black. Black and yellow is like her color scheme. It's a cool color. It's a cool color scheme. That's why I like airazor so much. It's kind of hard to notice on here. Let me take it out of the... yeah, it's the light. The light... let me turn the light off just a second. Because the light's making it look a lot more brown than it actually is. Where's the... yeah, I mean, now that you... yeah, you see it's a lot darker. And that looks a lot better. Does that actually look better? I don't know. But yeah, way better. I do think, other than the face paint, this is a lot nicer. She also has painted toes. That's nice. Yeah. I think a new airazor's, like maybe like a masterpiece, would be pretty easy. The only problem is, why the fuck would they make a masterpiece airazor? She doesn't deserve it. She's not a character. Which one's better looking? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, even like that shot. Oh, she's got like gray thighs. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why she does. Maybe that's why this looks a little nicer than this one. Yeah. Also, these wings are starting to get a little on the loose side. Although it's not showing up on camera now. These are a lot tighter. That's very important. Nice bird mode. Nice bird mode. But I always thought that the bird mode was easily the weakest of the two. Which is fine, you know. Bird modes are pretty hard to get right. It still looks graceful and nice. Let me put that off to the side. Where the fuck is Inferno? Where'd I put Inferno? Oh, there it is. Let me know, did the new Inferno peg warm? I don't think I ever saw it in stores, so I'm going to say that as a no. Anyways, this is kind of an interesting comparison. I'm going to take this one off, actually. And I think, compared to the two, this one's just, why does this even exist? I think maybe, you know what? Call me tinfoil hat, but I'm starting to think the reason they made the toy accurate airazor, they always had this in mind. They're going to repaint and re-release the show accurate one alongside this, because they're going to repair her with Inferno, and the original was already so good. They can't even make like a drastically different show, like a toy accurate version, because the colors are the same. So that's why. I mean, compare the two. There is very little differences. Let's see if I can turn off the light again. See if that works. I mean, he's got darker mandibles. Obviously, his gun's a little better paint. It makes it look a little bit more like the flamethrower, even though it's not the actual flamethrower. It's nice that he gave him two. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, that still looks good, but this one does look a little better. On the back, oh, the back of the abdomen. Oh, that is a drastic difference. I didn't even notice. I will say, I do kind of like the coloring. The coloring is, it's a very nice plastic color for the red. Very nice. But I mean, overall, it's very similar. Very, very, barely a difference. Barely a difference. So, yeah. I mean, I'm glad to have this mold again because this figure is great. But, I mean, there's barely... You're not getting this 2-pack for the Inferno unless you missed out on the Legacy one. You're getting it for the airazor. Which, I mean, even the Scorponok, even though I don't think it's Scorpion mode, looked better. It did look at least different. And it did look more accurate. I still don't think it looked as good as the original release. Who knows, maybe the robot mode will be a little better. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to transform them on camera. Okay, I'm going to start with airazor. Airazor's a little... I'm not going to go back and do the transformation a second time. I'm saving that for the reviews. One second. Let me type in the new music I want to do. Oh. I like this song. This is one of my favorite Mario Kart songs. I'll do the OG. Oh, wait, no, this is the short one. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, there you go. I don't like the remake. The remake sucks. The old one's better. Okay, that's better. This one's a very simple transformation. It's not hard at all. Ooh, the legs feel a lot nicer on mine. I think I just got unlucky with mine. The legs were so tight, they almost felt like ratchets. This one has better clearance too. Ooh, that's really good. Because that was always like a problem I had with my copy. Take this off. I know this is going to be worth it when I transform this version of the figure. Yeah, there you go. You just take that off. Turn the feet around. Turn these around. I kind of like how it's one of those swivels that's like off-center until it's transformed properly. That's always kind of fun. Rotate the waist. Okay, there you go. Okay, and you flip out her cool-looking shoulder blades. Yep. And now you can take her from a low-tier Beast Wars character to Academy Award-winning Birdman. That's always fun. You know what I need to get back out? That Silverbolt. That Silverbolt repaint was rad. Like this is stuck. I don't know why this is stuck. What is stuck? Oh my god, that head sculpt is so good. Fuck. Okay. Oh, it's just clicking. There's no clashing parts when it comes to the head. Oh. Ooh. Now that... Oh, it's like a ratchet, maybe? Oh, they... I don't know if you can see this. There's like... This is like a hexagon for some reason. Was it like that on the old release? I don't know. Anyways, you just push this down. Not the most fun transformation, but it works. It's not bad. And she's got the long wings. I really like how they shrink the wings like they were smaller on the show. I like how they did it in the Rise of the Beast figure where they just come off to split apart, so they have the wings and then the legs. That was neat. But this just kind of pleats up. And I only use that terminology because origami. I'm a pretty massive origami dork. It's pleat, not crimp. Crimp's reverse folding, not valley and mountain folding. Oh, that is really tight. Funnily enough, I remember Rhinox was a little easier to transform. This might actually be just as difficult. Might just be new. I don't know. That's a strong possibility. Ooh, I don't know about that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you just give her her guns. And put that in there. That is looking quite nice indeed. Ooh. Okay. There you go. Airazor's done. I wonder if they'll do premium finish, quick strike, and silver bolt. Is it too soon to ask for that? Yeah, it is. Alright, you can go over there. Okay. Good old Inferno. This transformation's pretty cool. I like this. Okay. You take those arms out. Oh, he's got... I remember he's got really weird hands. It's been a while since I've done this transformation. Yeah. Yep. There you go, like that. Sorry, this isn't a video. I can't edit this down. And then you open that up. I still like how cool it is, how they made it like 3 parts, and then this rotates in to become the 4th. And that comes out. Rotate that around. And then it actually swivels, even though it's asymmetrical as shit. Still cool they managed to find a way to do that. Alright. Rotate that waist around, fold this down. Ooh. Do I have another fucking mosquito bite? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I do. Dude, I have so many mosquito bites. I don't even know how. That's one place I don't like about this. California sucks, but they did not have bugs. They had stink bugs. Stink bugs are great. They had a couple spiders. They had bad spiders, but they had cellar spiders, which are my favorite spiders. I love those, but they did not have that many bad bugs. They did not have like mosquito. Well, they had some pretty bad mosquitoes. They had some crane flies, which were pretty big, but insects were not really a thing. Oh, the head's a little different, very subtly. Am I doing something wrong? I don't think I am. Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, that's right. There's like 2 hinges, I think. Yeah, it's weird, because I remember premium finish Rhinox was so much easier to transform, but not these guys. These 2 are a little trickier. Mostly due to the tolerances of the plastic. Maybe it's new, but I don't remember the original releases being like this. The plastic quality is for sure is better. You're getting what you're paying for. Ooh, these hinges on the back are a little loose. These butt flaps. Let's stick that up. Okay. Okay. And this is where the magic comes in. You take this gun, plug it into his hand, and then this one, you stick into his butt. Is that parts forming? Technically, but I mean, that's always been a part of the design, right? That's really cool, the fact they managed to do that. That was so nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Definitely adds a little bit of value to this, because otherwise... I still overall think that this is a very unnecessary repaint. And hello, Death Battle user. I actually saw an SH Figure Arts. No, it wasn't an SH Figure Arts. I saw a Golden Frieza at like a Kroger, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to get that. Anyways, I do kind of want to make a Dragon Ball Super. No, a stop motion of Hulk versus Broly. Get like an SH Figure Arts Broly, and then the face-off Hulk, which is still like one of the coolest figures. I love that thing. That thing's awesome. Yeah, like, okay, so this is the problem with my old Airazor. You kind of hear that? Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's actually chipped the paint a little bit because the clearance isn't that great. I don't know. Maybe mine was just disassembled wrong. I don't know. Yeah. I don't really get those commentators about like Death Battle where it's like, oh, this character negs, he destroys them. Like very little thought gun. I don't know. It's a little odd. I don't think either destroys either. I think they're both pretty comparable in power. Anyways, that's very important to Airazor and Inferno. I wonder if Inferno has a good death battle. Airazor probably has a couple. Maybe actually, you know what? I think both her and Rainbow Dash broke the sound barrier, but dear God, do I not want that. Airazor, you know, I actually had a funny idea for a death battle. Super Friends Aquaman versus animated series Jean Grey. Two useless assholes. Kind of ruined the reputation of the character. That's kind of fun. Okay. I'm just gonna transform Inferno real quick. And we'll be good to go. We'll be ready to we'll be ready to discuss the robot modes. The ones that are a bit more important. Sorry. Not the best, but I mean, I don't know what else. I don't have two Airazor and Infernos. Well, I mean, I do now, but two basic releases. Okay. I was thinking about getting another Rhinox and Airazor because mine were a little busted. But now I don't have to. I got the premium finish, baby. And they don't get paint chips because I put them in their boxes super nicely. I'm super careful with them, so I don't think they're going to chip paint. Plus, it's higher quality paint, too. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm done with that. Let's pause this. There you go. Okay, so we're ready. We are ready to discuss the new versions of the figures. So, here you go. We'll start with, oh my god, look how much shorter she is. That's pretty accurate to the show, baby. Start with Airazor. I'm gonna turn the lights off. This is the Airazor I've been wanting for a very, very long time. Oh, man. You know, this mold, super great, super, super good. I've always really loved this mold of Airazor. But I was always very disappointed that they made her brown instead of black. This felt very off. But now, you got I don't even know. I don't get it. Like, some figures they like make toy accurate versions of later, like Dinobot and Pterosaur. But then, like, Airazor and Rhinox, they made, like, toy accurate ones just right off the bat. And they made the show accurate ones a little later. I don't know why. But, yeah, this looks so much better. This looks so much better. I'm going to bring it in. I mean, this still doesn't look bad, but I mean, the black, oh, instead of the brown, or the dark brown, I should say, instead of the brown, it really goes to show how much of an improvement it is. I'm going to turn the lights back on. You know what? Move the light a little bit. Maybe that might change the look. No. Yeah, it just makes it look lighter. But yeah, this is a for sure improvement. The one thing I don't really care for is the placement of the pupils, which makes her look a little cross-eyed. On it, like from the side, it looks good, but from the front, yeesh. I also gave her that weird-looking chin she has. You know, I don't know why. This old 3D model. What else you want me to say? But it is nice that it looks like an actual 3D model. I always thought I always thought Airazor's head sculpt was very interesting. She got like the beak part here and then these little like orange side pieces. Kind of reminds me of Gardevoir and her hair. But then these little feathers on the back stick out. Remind me of Lisa from PT and her Bride of Frankenstein looking ass hair. Very interesting combination, but does look quite nice. Yeah, this is just such a cool character design, and I do kind of appreciate that she has these different stripes that run diagonally down, and the top couple of ones are black to show, because on the show, she's one of those characters where her beast mode technically was her chest, but it was really flattened out and distorted, looking like Cheetor, like Rat Trap, like Dinobot, one of those characters. So they kind of emulated it a little bit by adding a little bit more black. Does look a lot better than this one. Yeah. A couple of other different colors, like instead of being tan here, it's the black color. She has the feet that are painted, of course. I already pointed that out. Wings look a little better, and they, I complained that they're annoying to transform, but these ones pop out of place. These ones haven't popped out yet, as far as I know. Yeah, this is a much better version of the figure, and I'm so glad I have this. I might actually sell some of my old Kingdom figures. Not for too much money, but just a little bit, because I don't... It's less about money and more about space. Do I really need, like, different variants of the same character when it's the same figure? I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I think my big critique about this is... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before I get to that. Gold. Gold arms instead of the tan. That's neat. My big critique of this is, like, they knew what they were doing. I mean, this isn't anything new. This is something people complain about with Hascunt all the time. Have the old one. People don't have a couple of issues that they could have fixed but chose not to. Oh, but don't worry, we're going to have a repaint that's more expensive. Buy that one said, dumbasses. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Let's get into some comparisons. Not many, but a few. Of course, with airazor, you kind of have to have Tigatron. I don't have the premium finish. I might actually, because I never got the Black Arachnia, the toy actor ones who had the orange legs. Anyways, oh my god, he's so yellow. But yeah, these look... Let me turn the lights off again. Yeah, oh my god, that looks so good. The white and the green mixed with the black, the orange, and the gold. It makes these two look so great together. Super great. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have his gut gun. It's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is such an improvement over the original. Yeah, I'm glad to have this. But is it a bigger glow up than the Rhinox, who is right here? In my opinion, I don't actually think he is. I mean, the old one was a prototype. It had a bad paint scheme. But this one has a really good one. Oh, jeez. So the difference is notable. Like, this is, I think, the biggest glow-up. Of all the premium finishes, this is the biggest. Now, I don't have all of them. These are the only two I have, and I don't know if I'm going to get any of the others. But I think these two are the ones that are the most important. Maybe Cheetor if you missed out on the Walmart version. I think Rat Trap's another huge one. I might get the Rat Trap and... what's the Pterosaur? Because my Pterosaur, I got the Amazon Golden Disc one, but he's not perfect. I don't know. His paint job seemed a little cheap. But yeah, I think these two are by far the ones I would recommend the most. I'm so glad I got both of them. They look so much better. Oh my god. This is magic. This is what I was wanting out of both of these molds from the get-go. I still remember I'm like, oh, a new airazor, that's going to be so hype. And it was, but they always felt like there's something missing. Something missing. And Rhinox had tons of issues. The original had tons of issues. And while I still think this one is a kind of a flawed figure, I still think this is the best Chug Rhinox. But, you know, I'm thinking about for Beast Wars, whenever Rhinox gets released, I'm going to buy a bunch of KOs of the masterpieces, review all of those, and then I'm going to buy a Legends Rhinox. I'm not joking, and compare and contrast these two, him and that, to find out which is the best one before I review the Masterpiece Rhinox, because that's going to be a huge figure. Also, that's the second to last Masterpiece ever made. What? I know they're gonna call it like MGP or MGM or something stupid. I don't know why. Probably a marketing thing. But hey, God Jinrai is probably the best way to end it, right? Yeah. I'm just glad Rhinox got to have a masterpiece. I still think Masterpiece Rat Trap is very important. The fact that we didn't get that is very... Max, we didn't get a Masterpiece Waspinator. God damn. Unfortunate. But yeah, this is really cool. Now let's compare the... I hate to... I think I'm going to keep the lights off because I think it just helps aid the contrast a little better. We're going to talk about Inferno. Now this original mold is really good. I think it's the top 3 for season 1. I think this guy, airazor, and Tigatron were the best. I think Tigatron's overall the best still. I think the problem with this guy, he does have one major issue. The gun. He's got the gun problem. But also, this is technically an example of faux parts, which I don't really mind. The reason they did that is because how the fuck are you going to get this out of the leg? But it's one of the bad examples because it's like, okay, it's cool. You got the fake parts. Well, what's the point when you got the real ones on the back? And then insect characters, they have a problem with managing legs, except for Quick Strike because he's the greatest insect transformer. He is fucking rad. And that was kind of an issue, you know. It makes him a little bit more clustered. Still a great figure. Don't get me wrong. It's still great, but I think even this airazor makes it a little better, but like by a hair. He also has like really weird hands. I still think Tigatron's the best one, but he doesn't really need the premium finish. You tab this in. This is not going to go in. There you go. Okay, now let's compare him to the... Let's compare him to the Legacy release. Well, I'll tell you what. I do think there's a bit of a difference in terms of quality comparing the two. I might have to turn on the lights because it's looking a little dark. Gee, it's kind of dark. Turn on the light. There you go. Yeah, I mean, the plastic quality looks a lot better, and there's a lot of texture work on both of these, and this one somehow... it's shown off a little better. I think it's an example of this one's a little darker to match the show, but this one looks a little bit more vibrant. Still looks really good. I think what makes this one look a tad better is that he's got the shiny head, which is great. This one has the shiny head too, but it's on the flat red plastic, and really the only meaningful paint applications are on the back and on his little ant butt. So that's kind of an issue. But here, it looks about as good all over the place. So it doesn't look as distracting with the flat reds. Is it still enough to warrant it over the premium finish? I don't really think so. Because pretty much everywhere else, it's pretty much the same figure. I mean, if you compare, he's got the stripe, which is pretty nice. And he does come with the extra gun, which you can add into the butt. I think I might actually turn it upside down. That might look a little better. Yeah. I mean, that's really cool. The fact that you can still do that is really nice. Whereas that looks a little empty. Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, you could always just get like a third-party gun to make the upgrade to get a more accurate gun. But is it really an issue? I mean, this still looks pretty good, so... I mean, I still think it's kind of a nice gesture that they gave this guy the gun, as opposed to not having it. They didn't have to do that, but it was really nice. Overall, I mean, this is still a really nice figure, and I still like that he can do the maniacal laughter. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, it's just... Wait, what? No. Okay, I think it's just tight. Yep. Still do the maniacal laughter. I'm not doing the Inferno laugh, because I don't think I have a good enough imitation of Inferno. I still don't think, and I do kind of like how it's a little tighter, because I usually like having it like that. That is such a reboot head sculpt, by the way. That is such a reboot character design. Oh, it's kind of charming. I kind of like it. He's growing on me. Still not one of my favorite character designs, but he is growing on me. I kind of like that pose a little better, but like, that is such a look. The fucking laugh. I really wish they did that for Rhinox, the original sculpt, because he had a very similar mouth. Although he didn't. Well, he does have a couple of screaming poses. yeah, I mean, it's still a great figure at the end of the day. I just don't know if it's that necessary. I think even compared to the Scorponok, there is a very striking difference when you compare the two. Whereas this one, I don't know, they're very similar. Anyways, let's compare with his boss. First off, I guess we'll do close his mouth. Yeah. Pair it with the boy Scorponok. And I'd also untabbed his waist. Does this make him look a little better? They actually have the same role where they're just this loyal second in command. But again, Inferno is a much more interesting character. He's pretty... I feel like they're both trying to be like Soundwave, the Soundwave of the show. Because he's got the Cyber Bee and he kind of looks somewhat similar. Not really. The difference is he's pretty boring. He's not interesting at all. Whereas he's loyal for a very funny reason. He's a distinct character. Obviously, Inferno is way better. Or someone was like, they should have just let him die at the end of Season 2 and brought back Terrorsaur. Terrorsaur sucks. Tarantulas is better. Tarantulas and Inferno are way better than Scorponok and Terrorsaur. I'm fine if they killed them off. I think that was the right call. Let's just get him out of the way. Let's compare him to... And maybe I should get the premium finish for this set. Because mine's in kind of a rough shape. But... Megatron. Oh, that was a good burp. Oh. I mean, he's got a little bit of a problem with the back kibble, but it's only these extra pieces right here. I think... Were these the biggest characters? No, Dinobot was a little bigger than Inferno. By a bit. Kind of wish they made that Dinobot a little bigger. I think that would also be a good premium finish to get, because I think the original Tarantulas release was pretty good, but it did have a couple of issues. And the Dinobot... My Dinobot's in bad shape. Because whenever I transform him, his legs start to separate when he's in Dino mode. Unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to have these two. But he was more of a Season 2 and 3 character. So I think he's better paired with... Oh. Stand up, Inferno. I think it's because his feet aren't flat on the floor. Oh, yeah, you can also fold the heels down. That might help a little bit. Because he is more of a Season 2 and 3 character, unlike Airazor, who's barely past Season 1, but was barely in Season 1. I think it's better to compare him with Dragon Megatron. And you know how I realized that this Megatron's head sculpt looks like? It does not look like Beast Wars Megatron. He looks like Emperor Palpatine. So instead of being like, yes, yes, he's like... I love that. Good. You know what? I did bring in Airazor and Tigatron. Let's bring back in Tigerhawk. Get these two. Oh. Stand up straight, dude. Get these two. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. Come on. Heels need to be touching. There you go. These two toddlers will fight. I still think it's weird that he's Megatron's rival and not Optimal Optimus, but like, yeah, again, these are the two big Transmetal 2 toys. Optimal Optimus was a Transmetal toy. That's why it was so much earlier on the show compared to the others. The oppression of the Predacons will never return. You have lost. Fucking damn it. Whatever. Hold on. Oh, he's even purple, too. Much like how he's red. You have lost. Fuck, it's quiet. Dude, that's quiet. God dang it. I had a bit set up, man. I had a bit. Let me just fix that real quick. Give me a second. You have lost. I love Emperor Palpatine from the prequels. Those are not perfect films, but I do love that character. I don't even think he's a particularly good one, but he's just so entertaining. Okay, enough of that silly stuff. I went out of my way. let's bring these figures back in. Oh, I'm not live. Okay. Anyways, Inferno. And airazor. So, here's the question. I'm going to put these over two to the side. And this is a bit top heavy. I'm having Beast Sword, Bolt Matrix or Beast Sword stuff. A lot of figures were top heavy. Bring back in these guys. The other premium finish. So, this is a very interesting dynamic between the two. Let me turn the lights off so you can see airazor a little better. Bring in Inferno over here just a tad. Actually, I'm going to bring him right here because these are the characters that were mainstays. These were barely in Season 1. They were just in Season 1. Barely in the show past that. So, which premium finish set is better? I think it's an interesting comparison because I think as molds, these two, they're way better. They're way better. I mean, these two aren't bad, but they're on the lower echelon. Well, Scorponok's fine. He does have his issues, mostly with his scorpion mode, and his transformation's a little weird. He's got his issues still, but he's still a good figure. They're both good figures. They're just a little flawed. Whereas these two are, like, some of the best. So, as molds go, yeah, these are better. But you're not buying these so you have the molds of the characters. You're getting them so you can, for the upgrade from the Kingdom or the Legacy versions of the characters. So with that in mind, I actually think these are a little bit more effective at being upgrades. Even Scorponok, I mean, obviously, I'd say she's a bigger upgrade than Scorponok because stark difference. It's a little hard to show on camera, but it's a major improvement. Let me just say that. But, I mean, this Inferno is pretty useless. Whereas that Rhinox is such... I can't say it enough. That Rhinox, that old figure's fucking... You know what? I'm going to get it out. I'm just going to get it out. I have to illustrate my point. Jesus fucking Christ. Scorponok's not even that much show, like... Is that better? Yeah, okay. Okay, I unplugged accidentally. Dude, like, even this airazor, as big of an improvement as it is, this is a legendary upgrade. Like, do I need to say it? This looks terrible. This looks like a prototype. This looks amazing. This looks so good. Like, the original airazor is fine, but this one is a lot better. Like, nothing is as big as that Rhinox upgrade will ever be. And I still don't really see the appeal of the Inferno, the premium finish Inferno. I think it might actually be the most useless, other than maybe the Tigatron, but that all depends on if it doesn't yellow. Yeah, I don't know. So, which is the better premium finish set? I honestly think, again, if we're just talking strictly upgrades, I think this one is the best because, like, these two molds are so much better, especially that fucking Rhinox, dude. But if you just want good figures as the best as they can be, I think this is the best one because you're getting two incredible molds. Black Arachne and Tigertron's pretty good too because those two figures I feel like are the first and the fourth best. Yeah, technically Black Arachne has more flaws than Inferno, Tigertron, and Airazor, but she's also more impressive. She's also better than the Masterpiece, which is pretty cool. So that one's also one I think would be interesting. I just don't really care about. I mean, I already have Tigertron, and I don't really care about Black Arachnia that much as a character. The Optimus and Waspinator, or the Cheetor and Waspinator is pretty pointless. I mean, Waspinator looks a little better, but I kind of like the colors of the original, and I already have the Walmart release, which has unpainted legs, but I'll live. Optimus and Megatron's pretty good. And then I think the only other one I'd consider get is the Dinobot and Tarantulas, like I already said. So I think these are the two best ones. If you ask me, I think these two are great. All four of these figures are really good. They are really good, especially these painted in these colors. So yeah, that was my first impression of the new premium finish Airazor versus Inferno. I think another reason why I'm not getting these too much, these are fucking expensive. It's $80 a piece. Like, jeez. Yeah, that's a bit too much for me. That's a bit too much. Maybe Pterosaur versus Rat Trap. You know what they should have done for those? They should have made, instead of a deluxe and a core, it should have been a deluxe and a Voyager. Rat Trap's a deluxe. They upscaled it, and then Pterosaur is just an upscaled Voyager. Because he's a Voyager. He was about the same height as Inferno. That would have actually, I probably would get both. I would definitely get that one if that was the case. So that would be about it. How long is this? 57. Oh, this is about an hour. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's about it. I know it was a bit of a short stream. I just get my first-hand experience with this. This was a pretty good set to get. I'm very excited, and I'll probably post videos probably soon, pretty soon, right? Yeah. I have so many fucking videos I just need to edit. They're not even that long. I think I already posted the one that was the longest. I'm just fucking lazy. I'm a bad YouTuber.